Taiwan detains Chinese cruise ships suspected of cutting undersea cable. What a surprise.
This is very frustrating. This gross-looking, rusty Chinese ship was hanging over the cable the whole time, one of the undersea cables near Taiwan, which of course connects its internet to to the world and to another island. And the Taiwanese Coast Guard kept warning them, say, please move away you're over our cable. Please move. But they loitered there, and they've got lots of these rubbish ships loitering over the cables right now in Taiwan. Mm-hmm. And so it was loitering back and forth over the cable.
Yeah.
And then they caught it cutting the cable.
Yes.
And then they're like, screw you. Okay, finally, screw you. You know what? We told you to get out of here. So they actually grabbed the ship.
How many cables has China cut now
across
the world? And we're still allowing it?
Yeah, they love doing that.
They do. Remember they patented the
cable cutting
cutter
thing?
Found that patent.
Yeah, why would they patent it? Surely you should just keep it secret.
Well, they did it back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, here's the thing. We remember last time we actually put out like a service announcement for the PLA and for the Chinese government on how to use anchors and understand anchor alarms and stuff.
I remember that, yeah.
I think they haven't paid attention
They haven't.
yet. Yeah.
They keep cutting cables.
Yeah.
Is this not very close to an act of war?
That is an act of war. You're severing communications of a country. You know what I mean?
It's not.
But you know what the response was after the ship was confiscated? China's defense ministry warns Taiwan, we will get you sooner or later. But that's not the fun part, okay? Because where does that quote come from?
Go to the next slide, and I just want to show you the seriousness of this. Okay.
Well, let's read the subtext.
Threat after Taipei announces bigger military drills appear to mirror a line from children's film Ne Jia 2. And so this is the defense minister I want to show you, okay? Mm-hmm. This guy said, we warn the DPP authorities that holding back the tide with a broom will only end up in self-destruction. Bro quoted Ne Jia 2, the children's movie.
Yeah, you know
this one.
I can I just say something? I haven't seen number 2.
Okay.
But I did watch number 1 with my wife way back when it came out, and I thought it sucked. I'm sorry, but it was really bad. It sucked. I was like, I wanted to like physically throw up.
Everyone keeps freaking glazing this movie, though.
Well, obviously, it's the highest grossing animated film ever, but only in China.
Inflated number.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, if you want to know about this movie, it's one of those nationalist pride things. So everybody went to see it. You had like wealthy Chinese people buying thousands of tickets and giving them out for free just to get people in the cinemas. It's one of those where they've flubbed the numbers. It's not normal. People didn't go watch it because they wanted to. I mean, many did.
Yeah.
But like the numbers aren't there because of like natural causes. You know, it's land of shortcuts and facades. There's a lot of inflated numbers, but it's a massive big hit around China. So much so that the defense minister or whatever is using it to threaten Taiwan.
I almost said a different word. That is the lamest thing I have ever heard in my life. Imagine you're the defense minister of the biggest army in the whole world, the biggest military in the world.
That's why we came up with this.
And you quote Ne Jia. It's like if NATO said, the important thing is that we stick together. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's a Buzz Lightyear quote.
I agree with
Buzz. That if NATO came out with that.
Can you imagine that? But they wouldn't. They're professionals.
Yes, they wouldn't quote a freaking animated CG movie.
You just wouldn't. Yeah. Even though I agree with this.
Yeah.
We should stick together.
I agree. Absolutely we should.
I think NATO's fantastic.
It's good organization.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's absolutely crazy. Or if it was Woody, it's like, I don't know.
Woody would be like...
The U.S. government says there's a snake in my boots.
Yeah, there's a snake in my boots.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so
anyway,
dumb.
This is a great thing.
Yeah.
A good Trump move here. Directs CFI US to restrict Chinese investments in key areas. I want to read this real quick.
Yeah, this is about time.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is a Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States is to restrict investments from China in strategic sectors. Trump signed the memorandum on Friday, and the National Security Presidential Memorandum calls for using this panel to scrutinize proposals by foreign entities to buy companies and property in the U.S. to limit investments from China in areas including technology, critical infrastructure, healthcare, agriculture, energy, and raw materials. That's fantastic.
It's about time.
Yes.
Stop funding the PLA.
Let's get the Chinese government out of key industries, please. Okay?
Right.
Good stuff. Trump plans for tariffs on Mexico and Canada for Tuesday while doubling existing 10% tariffs on China. China's actually, the first 10%, China was like, meh, right? Second 10%, I like to watch response.
Yeah.
China's response to second 10% is getting real mad.
Good.
China's getting real
I think we need
mad.
another 10%.
Let's keep piling
Every
piling
week.
those on.
Every
there.
week. Come on.
Week.
Let's have another 10% every week. Let's do this,
in
guys.
Trump time, right?
Yeah.
Trump,
Every
like
day.
1 year of a normal president is like 1 week in Trump time.
Let's
So
do
keep-
every day.
let's
How about
wrap it
every
up.
day? 10% a day until it's 100.
going.
We wanted to show you what you missed on Monday, our very special
Yes.
VIP show. Let's take a look.
Quick. She just smacked herself. Let's be totally honest.
Yeah, this is just
This
like
is degen shit.
it's-
This is an example of like local channels used to have these absolute trash.
3只
Why are we watching
5只
this? This is trash.
absolute trash.
Like, we're having such a... Come back, Charlie. Come back. This
You know-
is the shittiest thing I've ever seen.
What is this
Walking.
anabolic probiotic
this is what I wanted to
yogurt?
show the product.
The milk, whatever yogurt
Yeah,
stuff.
They always sell
It's
milk
like-
and
it's
yogurt. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. What is in front of the host?
Freaking yogurt.
What is in front of the host?
Freaking yogurt.
Freaking drinking yogurt. That even the title has a freaking yogurt. Every single freaking time.
Dude, it's every show. China's absurd game shows are wild. Was our episode 138 of Xiaobanhou. That's our private show, our VIP show that we do on Mondays, and we talked about the generations of Chinese game shows. How they used to be amazing. Now it's just degen nonsense.
Yeah, it was an interesting show. But
We also
man.
uncovered a yogurt conspiracy.
Yes, yogurt conspiracy. And on top of that, we also did a live game show with a
Yes.
communist country
With a communist country. We dialed into a communist
Yes.
country and played a live game show.
using Morse code.
If-
You'll have to see it to
If you
understand.
if you like the China show, you're gonna love our patron show called Xiaobanhou. The lowest tier, the $5 tier, it's called After Party. It just means that the one you're watching now, we have like a Q&A afterwards.
We normally cut it out on
Cut it
Monday.
out on Monday, so that stays up on that one, so you guys can see it. It also gets you access to the Discord, which has thousands of people in it. It's one of the best Discords out there.
It's amazing.
It's fantastic. The second one, this is our half price sale right now. Xiaobanhou is our bonus show, right? It was usually $20 a month. Right now it's $10 a month because you don't get to see it live if you're on this tier, but you get it a minute after it goes live.
Yeah, as soon as it's finished, we make it live for the $10 tier.
Exactly, and you don't miss out on any of the other episodes. All of 138 episodes are available to you. We've done exposés of China's alcohol industry, the dating industry. We've done full
Lots of fun
crazy good
stuff.
stuff.
We've
yeah.
had beer hater hour, beer
Hater
lover hour, all these like
we'll
crazy
go into
things.
that in a second.
Okay.
On the live tier, the one that was the original price one is still available, and you'll get to watch live. You get to win a Chinese name. We handwrite Chinese names for you.
Yep.
With a meaning, we think about them, and we have it's called the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, the
It's
Wheel
very
of
funny.
Fortune's fun.
And you vote on the next topics, and it's all interactive, and we have live Q&A.
That's correct.
And you don't have to send super chats to get your questions answered. So last episode we covered this.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what we do.
This was fun.
The like craziest food stuff. I mean, what was it called? A wild lion's head?
Wild lion head.
Yeah, just whatever. That was crazy.
What China looks like. We go on and look at actually what China really looks like in real life beyond the propaganda. We'll pick like a city.
Yeah, we
That's
go into like
fascinating.
street views and
Yes.
so on.
Everything sucks. We talked about stuff we hate.
Yeah, code attack
This
me.
this is interesting. This is China's rewarding sloth lifestyle, and this is just like a little example
Yeah.
of this. Chinese government's promoting videos of people just being absolute slobs, which is very weird.
Yeah. I guess they don't want people to have ambition.
Yeah.
So they want people to strive to just kind of float along and
The state won't take care of you, but you can live on very little type idea.
Yeah.
And you don't need to complain or have a revolution.
yeah, exactly.
That's the idea. Anyway, this is just like a clip. It's disgusting, by the way.
Yeah, those are like bottles of urine down there.
Yeah, for sure. So we covered all those. There's a huge trend of different channels doing that. We covered this travel shield that it's very
Use
dangerous
pool
device.
strips to say you could drink the water in China,
China,
which is
yeah.
crazy.
We covered Lianghua Qingwen, their anti-COVID medicine ads, which were funny.
The fake Russian stores.
They're funding the Russian war.
Yeah, we do the Royal Rumble once a year.
Yep.
It's fantastic. The beer hater hours are so much fun. We drink beer and talk about things we really hate.
Yes, pause that quick. Most
Okay.
insane neighbor speeds. These are neighbors
Oh.
fighting with each other.
That's
This
where
is
we came
Mason's
across
from.
Mason.
Throwing bricks at his neighbors.
Good old Mason, yeah.
China's neighbor disputes and wars are like something you've never
Yeah,
seen
super
before. It's
fun.
very funny
Yeah.
and kind of scary. And you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
China's not what they expected. We talked. We read people's stories that were fresh off the boat and just got to China and how they were shot to death.
Yes, exactly.
And how
So
things
that's more or less what happens on Monday. It is a small
laws.
show. It's much more personal.
Yes.
A lot more interaction. It's a lot of fun.
And it's just as long as the China show.
Yeah. We would love to see you there. If you have the means, of course. It's the best way to support us.
It is.